You're listening to It Gets Real with Carenna, where it's real, raw, and relatable. This is a space where we talk life, purpose, faith, and growth the unfiltered way. Whether you're healing, evolving, or just trying to figure it out, you're in the right place. So sit back, breathe, and let's get real. Woo! It's been a minute, y'all. I know your girl took a little break, but trust me, it wasn't wasted time. These past couple of months have been full of growth, reflection, and some serious conversations between me and God. And today's episode is for anybody who feels like they've been in a quiet season, like you're growing, but nobody sees it. You're evolving, but it doesn't look like it. This one is called Evolving Behind the Scenes. When I first stopped recording for a while, I felt guilty. Like, girl, you're supposed to be consistent. But God had to remind me. Sometimes He'll pull you away from the noise just to get your attention. I wasn't being lazy, y'all. I was being developed. Because real growth doesn't always happen in front of an audience. It happens in those quiet, unseen moments where God is reshaping your mindset, breaking old habits, and preparing you for what's next. Maybe you've been in that same place where it feels like nothing is happening, but everything actually is. The enemy loves to whisper, "You're behind." But God is saying, "You're being built." During these 2 months, I've been fasting, I've been praying, I've been detoxing from things that no longer serve me. Not just food, but people, distractions, and unhealthy habits. And let me tell y'all something, fasting will expose some things about yourself you didn't even know was there. It'll show you how much you've depended on stuff that doesn't feed your spirit. It'll show you where your discipline really stands. Sometimes God will put you in isolation not to punish you, but to purify you. Because before He promotes you publicly, He perfects you privately. It's like when you're baking, the oven door stays closed while the work is being done. You don't open it too early because you'll mess up the process. That's how God works with us. He's got us in the oven, making sure we rise just right. You might not see progress, but something is cooking. Let me give you some real talk. Evolution doesn't always announce itself. Sometimes it looks like losing interest in things that used to excite you, wanting peace more than popularity, setting boundaries without guilt, outgrowing conversations and people that drain you, feeling a pull towards something greater even when you don't have the full picture yet. Those are all signs that you're evolving behind the scenes. You might not have the car, the house, the relationship, or the money yet, but you have clarity, mental clarity. And that's what God uses to rebuild your foundation. Stop calling it a setback when it's really a setup. I know it's frustrating when people don't see what you're working on, when you're trying to better yourself, but nobody's clapping, when you're trying to be consistent, but results seem low. Let me remind you, flowers don't bloom the moment they're planted. There's a whole root process that nobody gets to see. So if you feel unseen right now, understand this: your value doesn't decrease because people can't see your progress. God's timing is still perfect. He's preparing you for visibility that won't break you when it comes. Because, truth be told, every platform requires preparation. If God gave you the spotlight before you were healed, it would destroy you. But now you're being strengthened behind the scenes. And if I can be real with y'all, this past season taught me to stop chasing validation and start seeking transformation. There were days I wanted to post, record, create, but my spirit said rest. And that used to make me feel like I was falling off. I ain't even gonna lie. But I realized I was actually falling into alignment. So if you ever been in a quiet season, don't resent it. I want you to respect it. Because when you come out of this, people are going to wonder how you did it. And your only answer will be, God worked on me when nobody else was watching. So I want you guys to know, you don't need an audience. You don't need people in the stands rooting for you, because God sees your hard work. God sees the transformation even before it happens. And during my little 2 months that I was gone, I was just like, I should be creating, I should be pushing this content out, I should be making videos. But at the same time, I had to work on me internally. I had to figure out where I could fix things. I had to be patient with myself. I had to really dig deep into the parts of me that was lacking. And God had to continue to work on me. So although I wasn't posting all of my accomplishments, the glow up, and all of that other stuff that people do for validation, I was still winning behind the scenes. I'm losing weight, y'all. I'm like 43 pounds down. And not just physical weight, I'm losing the weight of other people's opinions about me. I'm digging deep inside, working on other business ventures. I am getting rid of habits that I've had for years. And if anyone knows, habits are so hard to break, especially if it's something you've been doing your entire life. So I've been in the fight. I've been in the thick of it with this fight. It's not easy. But to know that you're working on yourself and you see the light at the end of the tunnel, it's a beautiful thing. So don't ever give up on yourself. And don't ever think you always have to be posting and showing your highlight reels, because people are showing you highlight reels, but they're really miserable behind the scenes. Be real with yourself. And let me leave you with this. Don't ever mistake silence for stillness. Don't mistake hiddenness for emptiness. And don't mistake waiting for wasting. You're evolving behind the scenes. And when it's your season to step back into the spotlight, it won't just look different, it'll feel different. Because this time, you'll be walking in peace, purpose, and preparation. Thank you for tuning in to It Gets Real with Carenna. If this episode spoke to you, share it with somebody who's in their quiet season right now. Remind them that God's not done. He's just working undercover. Until next time, keep praying, keep pushing, and keep evolving, even when nobody's watching. Talk to y'all later.